if you see screen region, burp, there we go. That's really cool. The the female zombie skins that are now being a part of it. Really excited for that. That's going to be awesome. I hope that they sound terrifying, as female zombies should. What the hell? That can't be real. That cannot be real. Is someone messing with me? Rocket is in my chat? You are no. You're messing with me. Someone is messing with me. Who put you up to this? Did Lyric put you up to this? Okay, Matt did. Here, I'm not even playing anything. I'm just sitting here talking about DayZ. Ah, what a sweetheart he is, isn't he? Did he pass on to you my message about how grateful I was for the females in the ghillie suits and the respectful-looking zombie female player skins? I was like really happy about that. I was really happy to see that it wasn't just, you know, gender exploitation. It was really cool. I'm so excited, so excited. I loved reading everything you put in the blog. Okay, yeah, I'm probably beat red, guys. Sorry. It's a big deal to you, your little sis. Yeah, exactly. I'm the oldest of 5 kids. Like, I've got 2 sisters, 2 brothers. Yeah, I know how you feel. Still no fangirl scream? I'm disappointed. Yeah, where's my big, scary, like, yeah, my stalker face? I should have a stalker face. Oh, God. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. This is a little overwhelming. So yeah, we were just talking about your awesome post.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, when you watch I'm streaming.
Oops. Whoops.
Huh?
I'll switch out. Sorry, guys.
Human entered your chamber. Channel switched.
There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk today to everybody about was the poll that was put up, I believe, yesterday. And I know that Lyric went over this. I was in a stream and we all chatted about what kind of things we're most excited about. And I have to say that, like, the things that jumped out at me the most, let's just quickly look at this, because I was really pumped here. Let me just redo this. Remove, add screen, region, boop. So yeah, I'm sure everybody has seen this by now. I'm sure all of you guys go to the forums, the Reddit. So, my god, it's record. I can't remember exactly what I voted for, but I was so stoked to see some of these ideas. And I remember saying as well that, like, if even 25% of all of these things were implemented over the next year or even 2 years or however long it takes, the game is going to be so realistic, like, to feel like it really is this barren, harsh, zombie post-apocalyptic world that I'm not even going to leave my house, because why? You know? I mean, if you guys have all, like, watched Walking Dead, read The Road, played a lot of other games like Fallout and everything else, I mean, if you're obsessed with post-apocalyptic culture and literature, then, you know, you're as excited as I am. So yeah, but just like name one thing, just one out of all the 5 that you voted for, that you're like the most stoked for. Because for me, pretty sure it was the crafting on a basic level. Like, the idea of being able to make a Molotov cocktail is really cool, and it makes perfect sense because there was already bits and bobs of that in the DayZ mod, and it would just be neat to take it to the next level and play around with everything. Actually being able to stream, yeah. You can have, yeah, I'll give you the link. Sorry guys, yeah, here's the link. Go vote if you haven't already voted for the things that you want to see implemented over the next year. It's really, really cool stuff. I know Lyric was really excited about getting horses in the game, which, I mean, I guess makes sense too. I mean, if eventually all, like, cars that are left around have been tapped for fuel, then if there are any horses, if it is sort of in this, like, you know, even further out, like rural sort of map, then it makes sense that there'd be horses and everything else. And being able to milk goats and cows, that was a bit ridiculous, but it makes perfect sense. And Rocket, I kind of remember, I'm going to say this now because I actually have your attention, several months ago, like a long time ago, you were tweeting how you were talking to your brother about the different sort of backstories that you could give to why there's a virus in the map. And you mentioned something really like that kind of struck a chord with me because I actually used to take a lot of creative writing courses in university, and I had come up with my own story for a zombie post-apocalyptic novel, and this was about 4 or 5 years ago. And I actually spoke to my dad about it, and he actually has a few I guess doctor friends that I talked to about it, and it was actually what you said about the toxoplasmosis. And when I read your tweet, I kind of like had a little poop in my pants because it was the same idea that I had. And there's other stuff too, obviously, like, you know, Mad Cow and everything, but just that one little tweet that you made was so interesting to me, and I know you're not talking about your backstory or anything, but like that like really excited me. So not sure where you're taking it, but really stoked to hear more about the world itself, like why it is the way it is. I think that's going to be really interesting for me. But I'm more of an RPG girl anyways, so. You don't have to tell us you pooped. I couldn't help it. I'm too honest, guys. Have to be honest. Yes, that's the real Rocket. It's not an imposter. If it was an imposter, I would have banned him. It's okay. So yeah, is everybody else like, what's your biggest thing that you're excited for? If you voted on the poll, like pick your number one favorite thing that you're really excited for. Ban him anyways, who is that guy? Barricades. That would be really cool. I also read that one of the ideas was to give barbed wire a damage rate so that when you're hopping over it or vaulting over it, then it should hurt you, which makes perfect sense. I know I'm not talking about DayZ here, but Shannon, are you going to play Elder Scrolls Online? Yes, I am. I've already signed up for the beta. I'm absolutely going to be playing that. Yeah, sorry guys, I have my name highlighted so that I can see when people say my name. I should take that off, actually. Zombies ripping you from your bike, knocking you off your feet. Yeah, that's going to be really cool. Electric fences. Yeah. I am going to be playing Space Station 13. Actually, Matt, can you just, like, I signed up for the forums, but I couldn't find where to download the game. I don't remember if it's still in closed beta or not. I could talk to Drifter, who plays it, who plays actually on the same server that you guys do. So, no, I'm not going to be playing SimCity. I liked old school SimCity on Super NES, but I'm not going to be playing it on... Oh, our aim is to make items that allow you to find out about the virus and stuff in the world. That's cool. So it's kind of like a mystery that you have to discover. And for you, it's a character clothing. That's cool.
Any of the benefits for a ghillie suit other than camouflage? Is it warmer?
Oh, that's a good idea.
Does that have a disadvantage at a cost?
So Sacriel, Chris wants to know if there's any other benefits to ghillie suits. Like, do they provide a warmth ratio, or sorry, rate, instead of just being protective camouflage? Come on. Yeah, I'm not the only fanboy in the house. So for you, it's a character clothing. Okay, so Rocket, if the most profound thing for you is the ability to find different items of clothing that have real effects. So that's exactly what I was talking about. I don't know if you were in here before I started my big rant about clothing, but that was another thing that I was so excited for, was that there's a risk now. Yeah, you could find something better than what you spawned with. So yeah, okay, maybe you're just wearing jeans and a t-shirt, but you might find a leather jacket or really good protective steel-toed boots or something like that. But if you really want to put it on, there might be a risk. You don't know who owned that before. You don't know what they're contaminated with. I love that. I love that clothing feels more real. There's a risk to everything, and that's totally how it should be. I'm like super stoked about that. We want to be able to make clans so that people can stick together. That would be amazing. Yeah, I agree. That would really make it feel like people can connect a bit more instead of just being every man for himself. That'd be really great. I agree with you, Dean, that you don't think people quite realize just how profound it is. Yeah. It changes everything. Like, you can tell people are bought by their clothing. Oh, it's completely, yeah. How we present ourselves and what we wear is really more than just, you know, like reading the cover of a book. I totally agree. Why doesn't Rocket have a color yet? Oh, I'm getting called out. Damn it. Okay. Hold on.
Ice blue, so it's easy to see.
Yeah. Oh, I can't click that. Hold on one sec. A boop. Do it, Shannon. Okay, well, here's a good question. Totally random question. Dean, what's your favorite color? You gotta have a favorite color. Everybody does. Blue. Okay. I'm assuming you're more of a dark blue guy rather than a light blue. There. Now everybody can read you a little easier on the screen if they're maximized. More of a sea blue. Okay, that's just like a vibrant blue. More of a sea blue. Yeah, that's about the closest IRC gets. IRC fails a little bit. Nishville, did I miss anything? Yeah, dude. We're gonna have to chat later and catch you up. Rocket should be knighted. That would be amazing. I just kind of want to, like, go over a few other things, too. I'm still coming back to, in my mind, to how Lyric said it would be really cool to have horses in the game. And, I mean, I'm trying to think about, well, obviously, if anybody's read the Zombie Survival Guide, then you know that horses are actually great. Yeah, you've seriously looked into horses? The one thing that's really going to matter, I actually spoke to another one of my friends who is an equestrian, and she said that she would be most intrigued if the horses had the proper animation. So that's something to focus on, is like horse animations can be really difficult. And the more realistic they look, the more sort of immersive it is for her on a personal level. So that's really cool.
What about zombie horses?
Zombie horses? That's actually an interesting question. Where do you draw the line with the disease that has caused people to turn? Is it just for humans? Does it just affect the human, like, anatomy, or can it also spread to other animals, other mammals even?
If they are from horses and dogs, can they get ill, and will you need to find veterinary supplies?
Oh God, that gets really complicated, doesn't it?
A vet might be more rare than a hospital.
Well, what if your horse, like what if they, what is it called when one of their horseshoes, like, splits and you have to take it off and replace it? Like, what if you can't find anything like that? You've got to go to a barn or something to, there's so much you can do. It's mental. You're never stop. That's the thing. You're never going to be finished, Dean. You've caused an issue for yourself. You're never going to be complete with all of the different difficulties that you can put in here.
You're talking about viruses.
Behind the, yeah, being the viral, we're not even going to try to say that, has come up with a plausible virus. Rockstar also had Euphoria animation engine.
I love Euphoria. Best thing ever.
Oh, that's really cool, yeah. That's
Are
amazing.
you saying they're using Euphoria? Or not?
Rockstar also had Euphoria animation engine. So, are you using Euphoria?
I love... nobody uses it enough. It's incredible.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know enough about it even. You wish. Okay. No, he's not.
They should approach him and give it for free. That's crazy.
There isn't a beta sign-up right now, Gradester. Unfortunately, it's closed to begin with just for testing, and then it'll eventually open up to everybody. It's incredibly expensive. That's a shame. Here's the stupidest thing I've ever read, Diffie. Why would a Diffie say? Oh god. Firing from vehicles. Yeah, that would be really important too.
Firing from a bike.
Firing from a bike. You're pedaling on a bike. You got an AK.
Deal with it.
You know,